Hey, this is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, and today we are not at the Devon branch. We've come all the way over to Düsseldorf in Germany to come to the 2025 Caravan Salon, even though it's September or indeed August 2024. But anyway, this is where they launch all of the new exciting 2025 models. It's the biggest motorhome and caravan exhibition in Europe, maybe in the world. So this place is absolutely massive. Now we're over here doing some sneak peek videos for all the brands that we sell, and we are of course Britain's biggest, certainly Britain's oldest Chausson dealer. So Chausson are one of France's biggest motorhome manufacturers, part of the Trigano group, and all of this hall and all the next hall, as far as the eye can see, is made up of Trigano group companies, of which Chausson are one of, if not the biggest. So what's new for 2025? So one big change for 2025 is the end of the Chausson Titanium range. So for 2024 we've got the Chausson Titanium Ultimate. Titanium originally came out in 2019 as a special edition model. It was very successful, so they continued tweaking it, and it went through Titanium VIP, Titanium last year Titanium Ultimate, but now Titanium is gone, God rest his soul, to be replaced with the tape line. So some of you will be familiar with the 650 Etape. We really need to check how to pronounce it. It's that word there anyway. It sort of means like a premium special edition sort of thing. So now it is come out as a full-blown model range of itself. So you've got with Chausson's first line, which this is, I think that's a first line, which is, yeah, first line wheel trims, or not alloy wheels, white cab. So you can have them with a bit lower spec to keep the price down, or you can have the full fat tape line. So these are available in a variety of layouts, and this particular one has been our bestseller every year since it's come out. It is the all-conquering Chausson 640. So the 640 is a 6.99 metre long, standard 2.35 width, parallel sofa, front drop down bed van, and it is so popular that when we do the UK equivalent of this show, the NEC show, they actually took 3 of the same model because they are so popular that there were too many people trying to look at them, basically. So this gives you a big parallel sofa front lounge. It's been our best-selling van every year since it came out in 2018. You've got a king-size drop-down bed that comes all the way to sofa level. Big parallel sofa front lounge. Table that very easily folds in half. Press a button, it drops down. You can make a bed base out of it, make a bed downstairs and stop this halfway, or you can keep your finger on the button and this drop down bed will come all the way down to seating level. So a tape placed at the same spec as last year's Titanium Ultimate, which is brilliant because that means you've got as standard the automatic gearbox, the 170 brake engine, the awning, the barbecue point, the external shower, cab blinds, auto gearbox, 170 horsepower, reversing camera, the Pioneer double din Apple CarPlay, stereo, head units. So basically everything is standard. Fantastic. Now UK models will have an oven. This is of course a European spec model, so no oven, but this will be the colour scheme for next year, which everybody is doing this now, from Adria to Zimbabwe motorhomes. They're all doing this similar sort of things. You've got the light wood pine effect and then the matte sort of charcoal grey black cabinet work, which is very, very good. So you've got big fridge freezer, TV. On the UK spec models you get a TV bracket as standard, full width bathroom, hello, garage at the back, oh very scruffy, just tuck my shirt in, garage at the back, and a massive storage cupboard that goes all the way around the side there as well on the inside. So isn't it a wonderful thing? So this is the new Etape line, so you can have it as a 640. You can also have these as a first line, which is to say the the down spec ones, which are cheaper, so if you want to keep to a budget, you can do. So that's the 640, which is 7 meters. Confusingly, the 650 is 6.4 meters. That makes sense, doesn't it? So this is a shorter version of that. Now at the moment, this is end of August 2022, we've got some 2024 model 650 Etapes available on special offer of 65,995 based on a Peugeot. But for 2025 it will come back as this. So it's very, very similar to the 640. It's just a shrunk version of it. So you've got slightly smaller lounge, slightly smaller bed, slightly smaller kitchen, same bathroom, same garage, same back end basically, but 6.4 meters, which is really good. So you've got the 7 meter 640, you've got the 6.4 meter 650, of course. So all the Etape lines get these smart sort of grey exteriors. Now the other range, or one of the other ranges from Chausson, is the Sport line, which has been very, very popular. So these are really, really good news. I'm not quite sure which one this is. I think it's a 697. We'll go in and have a look at it in a moment. Yeah, this is the 697. So this is 6.7 meters. Narrow body, 2.1 meters wide, so it's 25 centimeters narrower than the full width vans. Easier to drive down the lanes. Standard with this gorgeous grey coachwork and black alloy wheels. And then you've got single beds over the garage at the back and the half dinette lounge, which is all good. These are about 68 for 2024. We've got a couple of those left. So this is actually more expensive, isn't it? Maybe they go up for next year, but that's the Sport line, which is available in 3 different layouts. Now the new layout which they're launching this week is this. Now Chausson are the innovators. They come up with the ideas that other people copy, and this is certainly innovative. So same body shell, 6.6 meters, French bed, side bed, which just frees up a bit of space inside the van. In the Sport line range, you've got all the grey coachwork, automatic Ford Transit, black alloys, awning, solar panel. Same front end as the 697 SL. Instead of the single beds over the garage, you've got a French bed over a garage. It has been done before. Deathlefts were doing this layout 16 years ago. Heimer used to do it as well. It is different. So you've got steps up to the side bed, wardrobe alongside. Does that lift up? No, it doesn't. You've got storage underneath, garage underneath it there, swing wall separate shower in all of these. So you need 2 hands to do, but that unit will come across there. And yeah, it is different, to be fair. I think the 697 will probably still make up the bulk of the sales, but it's certainly nice to differentiate yourselves a little bit from what everybody else is doing. So for those that want a aerial French bed, this is the new Chausson Sportline 695, which is very, very different. So what else have we got? We'll spend a bit of time, if you like, looking at the different Chausson models. So that was the 697 SL. Next one along, this is the little 514. So again, narrow body, 2.1 meters wide. So they do 3 different compact narrow body transit base vans. So this is a 6 meter transverse bed one. Same front end as the others, same bathroom as the others, but you've got the high level fixed rear double bed. And this is what they call a butterfly bed. So you can raise it from this side and you can raise it from the other side. And that gives you access to all of this excellent storage that's underneath, and you can sort of open up the van a bit during the day, which is a good idea. So swing wall separate shower. Yeah, 5.99 meters for those who've got a limited driveway space, or particularly I've had multiple holidays in the old Flash 04, which is my weapon of choice, which is this layout basically, this van, 6 meter Ford Transit, and for one person dead easy, or for those with a limited driveway space. So again, this is available as first line, which this one is, which is the more basic one, keeps the price down, or you can have it as a sport line, which is like that lovely colour there. So this one Euro price is 61,000 as the first line, but that won't necessarily translate into the UK. 777, a tape line. This is the single beds over the garage. Probably strangely a layout that doesn't do so well. Well, it is a layout that does well, but a model that doesn't do so well. Or maybe it's because we're so busy selling the drop-down bed Chaussons and the island bed one, we sort of neglect this one. But it's a nice layout. So you've got not too tall as steps up to the single beds over the garage. Big separate shower. Bathroom door will come across and completely separate the middle into a dresser. You get an oven for the UK market. Big slimline fridge freezer, parallel sofa, front lounge, front drop down. Yeah, it's a good layout to be fair. So we do sell a few of these, but we probably, because we're always limited on the amount of stock we can carry, we'll bulk it out with 640s, the 7 metre drop down, because we sell so many of those, and maybe we should order a few more of these 777s. It's a nice thing. So coming around, we've got another 640s. I say they're so popular they duplicate them on the stand. 720 and 724 is a front drop down bed like the 640, and the rear drop down bunk beds, which is quite novel, which are height adjustable, so you can raise up your rear bunk, drop your top bunk up. So it's basically the front end of the 640, so the big king size drop down bed, parallel sofa lounge. You've got 5 seat belts in this one in total, but to the rear you've got a full width end bathroom, and then you've got front top electric drop down bunk and a height adjustable lower one. So we do well with those, to be fair, with 720s. They're always a very, very popular younger family van. 660 is another example of Chausson leading the way with some of the more novel approaches. So we have a full height garage to this side, and we've got a horseshoe lounge in there, if you can see that, but there's a horseshoe U-shaped lounge mid bathroom. Very unusual, not as bulk a seller as a 640, more of a niche, but very, very popular nonetheless. Now there's Ben, our Chausson rep. Ben, say hello to the bay in public. There he is over here, trying his best to persuade people from New Zealand to buy Chaussons, which of course they do love them over there, as well as the Antipodeans have very similar tastes to the UK market. Now, what I personally am more excited about, I think, anything in the show, although I do like the new Compact Max, but what I'm really, really happy to see is the return of the Chausson 630, a much, much loved van. So the 640 that I've been going on about, with the 7 metre with the drop down bed, this is basically the same van. This is actually the one that came first. So this is a 630 Tape line. So you got again all the spec is standard auto, 170 coloured sides, awnings, solar. Everything is standard, just like the Titanium Ultimate. But the difference with this compared to the 640 is it's got drop down single beds. It's the only van on the market like it. It ran from 2017 to 2022. Unfortunately, that was during COVID, where they literally could not build enough vans, and so they sort of streamlined the model line up for a couple of years and dropped the 630 because it doesn't sell. These drop down only vans, they don't sell well in Europe because it majors on a good lounge and a good kitchen, which the Europeans don't want, but we do. So this is an absolute winner. Great to see it back and in the new Tape colours. So you've got the same lounge as the 640, the difference being the 640's got a cupboard there and a transverse drop down king size bed, whereas the 630 has got drop down massive single beds, completely independent. So if one of you wants to get up early, they can sleep that side, put their bed away while the other person sleeps in. So this one comes down, drops in that space there. That one comes down there. It does cover the door, but you can still sort of hop out easy enough if you had to. Otherwise, you just literally get out of bed and put it up, so it's nice and straightforward. But yeah, so it's the same van as the 640, but you've got two massive, and I mean massive, like way over 6 foot, really, really wide, drop down single beds. And you can stop them halfway, still make a bed underneath. It's probably better as a 2-berth and occasional guest. This is the new Transit, new gearbox, 8-speed, I think, that one, 8-speed torque converter. You can tow with this one, which you couldn't with the old one. Yeah, brilliant, great to see 630 back, normally the same price give or take as a 640. And this will be a fantastic seller because you've got independent beds that you can get out lengthways without jumping over the other person. So we're really happy to see the return of the 630. That's another 697, which was the narrow body vans. So you can have these narrow body vans. The 514, which is a 6-metre transverse, 695, which is the aerial French bed, and the 697 more conventional single beds over the garage. And you can have them as a first line, which this is, with the wheel trims, the white cab, and the smaller engine, optional manual gearbox, or you can have as a sport line with the higher spec, and that's the grey coloured ones. Yeah, bigger engine, more expensive. So that's the 697. X series carries on, so we're now into the Fiat Ducato X9, which has got the new front end on it and the 8-speed Japanese automatic gearbox, replacing the 9-speed ZF German gearbox. That's grown on me. I thought, to be honest, it was an ugly thing at first, but I take it back. I think it now looks really modern. So this is the 6-metre narrow body drop down X550. I won't go in that one because it's full of people. Van conversions we're not going to major on. The van conversions are made, I believe, in Italy. They're actually made by Chausson. So you've got a variety of different ones, 6-bed van conversions like everybody else does at a reasonable price point. There is a new van conversion which is quite unusual, which we'll go and find. I can find it. You've got double bed bunk beds in that one, not really a good seller in the UK, that, to be fair. Got the 697, which is the longitudinal singles. That's a longitudinal double folding thingy. Where is it? I've lost it, but there's a new bunk bedded Chausson van conversion come out, which is a very unusual thing. There it is, it's over there. Bit of a niche, but for those that it suits, it will suit. You've got transverse bunks across the back. Price on this one over here is €64,000. Who knows what they'll be in the UK. So yeah, it's transverse bunks across the back. Dinette loungy arrangement here, which will make a double bed-ish. And a big bathroom, so that will all segregate off to make a full bathroom with a 12-volt fridge freezer. How unusual. So this is the Chausson stand at the 2025 model launch year Caravan Salon in Düsseldorf, and that's a quick overview of everything that's new and exciting, and the new etapes, the sport line, the return of the 630. Lots of things to be excited about with Chausson. So if you have any questions, leave a comment on the video. You can give us a call on 01626 832 792. You can come and see us at Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch. We have one in Somerset as well, but we're from the Devon branch at Newton Abbot, Devon, just off the A38 between Exeter and Plymouth. Or give us a call on the mobile 07432 662 558, or come and see us, or check us on the website highbridgecaravans.co.uk. Thank you very much. Goodbye.